Okay, so for this case, we are set for next week. I've been talking to the state, because we're potentially looking at PTI now. My client is not mentally capable of sitting through a trial right now. She's taking care of her terminally ill mother, and her father recently just passed away. So she's just been like mentally distraught, even with trying to get her to do a
She just
PTI.
wants to be done.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, pause. Let's break this down. T, or pretrial intervention, is basically a golden ticket for first-time or non-violent offenders. It gives them a shot to skip a conviction if they complete things like counseling or community service. But here's the thing, it's not a free pass, and the court does not play around when it comes to deadlines. So when the judge says get it in now, not the day before trial, she means exactly that. This is not college. You can't pull an all-nighter and expect the court to give you a pass on your paperwork case.
Her trying to get her packet in. She hasn't been able to write it. She's just been, obviously.
Any
So,
priors?
Or
DWI?
no.
No pressure.
You just want to do a time serve or something?
I don't think she wants to do a time service, because, I have to see, I know she didn't want the conviction on there, so
Okay.
just stay with it, and they would be okay with her doing a PTI. I worked with her over the weekend to get a PTI mitigation package together. They just wanted to know if we could potentially have the setting moved so they can get the packet in and get her enrolled in the program and everything together.
She hasn't been approved for PTI yet.
Yeah.
You still have to get the packet in though.
Yeah, so that's what, I was talking with, the state about. They were saying if we potentially have the setting rolling to that, or,
It's an old case though.
yeah.
No,
I can try and.
you can try what?
I can try and see if I can push get the approval by the trial setting, but I just don't.
We're set for trial.
Yes, Judge.
Oh, no. We're set for-
Right here is the moment where everything flips. The judge is done playing nice when she says she already reinstated the bond once and then pulls it. That's the justice system saying you had your shot and you blew it. And let's not skip over the asthma defense, because THC and asthma do not mix like a power combo. What do you think? Should judges be more flexible with legit medical issues, or is it just another excuse when court conditions get ignored?
trial. And she's got to get it done.
Yeah.
I get that there are things that happen, but the case is old, it's a trial. She either has to get it done before then or, oh, really. Hey,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it's no problem. We know, we have to ask, so.
Sure.
We just wanted to see if the other one are perfectly fine. I'm trying to get that in, and I work.
get it in as soon as possible, because the problem is we're set for trial that day. If you put it in the day before, that's really, we're set for trial. I'm not gonna just move it because she takes too long to get it done. It's not fair to everybody else. So get it in like now, not the day before trial.
Yeah, I'll get it to them and we'll try to get,
Right, but if you guys turn it in the day before trial, I mean,
it's gonna be sent in today. We just wanted to see. But yeah.
yeah, and in that case, as soon as you get it, right, I mean, hopefully, but remember, get in line. I mean, I don't know, maybe you can get it an approval quick. Hey, next time I put you back there, either of you, hey, next time I put you in back. You hear me? Okay,
All right, thank you.
yes, ma'am. So we tested him, guys, right?
Yes, Judge.
And?
He was something positive for THC.
Still using? I don't understand what don't mean no means no. No means no. How long has it been, Greg? Should the weed have been out of the system or what? When did we order it?
I don't remember. I don't have my iPad on me off the top of my head.
Case has been open since December. We reinstated his bond in February.
It was ordered in December as well.
We ordered you since December not to use, and you're still testing positive. It's unacceptable. I'm now revoking your bond. Goes with you?
Your Honor, let me ask you this. Can you give it a couple of days to see what the state's going to do on the mitigation? He does have asthma. That was an issue last time. He doesn't.
He's been ordered since December.
I understand.
Use. And I told you over and over not to use. And I even reinstated your bond once and you're still testing positive. No,
And
because
this,
then
well, you're still at Morton Ranch?
am I supposed to feel bad because he's to continue to use, you know?
If it's going to go a certain route and possibly go away, I just ask.
As much as I love you, Greg, if I let him go now, then I'm telling him it's okay for you to do what you're doing. And it's not okay. I've warned you repeatedly not to, and you continue to test positive. He goes with you.
May I ask you what the bond is going to be, Your Honor? Or would you consider a couple of days and then reinstate his bond to where if they do give him a PTI, so he can do his?
Absolutely. But he needs to know that we mean business, that we're not
I
here
understand.
flapping our gums for nothing. Because really, I've already reinstated the bond once and he's still doing whatever he wants to do. It's unacceptable.
Okay.
So I'm setting the bond at 5,001. Today's Wednesday. We can roll it to, I guess, Monday. And then I'll talk to him to see if he gets the message and we'll go from there. But
We'll talk in a second.
I'll let him explain to you what we have in mind, but I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. I know, you know, his even caseworkers had given him drug tests and they explained to him why, you know. He's, I don't know, he explained something, he smoked some, like, so cigar type marijuana thing, and it was like, you know,
Greg, don't. You know what I mean?
I get it, Judge.
Okay.
I will talk to the state. I will talk to mom. I
Talk
have
again
one
on-
other case I need to talk to you
We'll
about.
talk again on Monday.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm here every day.
All right.
So
Thank you so much for coming.
just give me a second. I'll talk to you.
Mom, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. And we are too, you know, we really are. It just,
it's gonna be a lesson learned. You know, and like I said, I'm grandma, I've been raising him since three months in and out of the relationship, so that kind of thing. Yeah, so.
Okay.
Promises and everything else. And I have his daughter, I have my granddaughter too that I'm raising, she's 15, so I've had her since NICU. So that,
no,
they're going counseling too for all of that, they don't know how to let their emotions.
so sorry, but you're doing great. Good job.
You didn't feel like it.
I'm behind you. Okay, thanks.
I have another case, Takesha Chase. I was going to come to the court without an agreed recommendation to see if the court would consider a deferred adjudication. She has no Texas history. She does have some history out of state.
No,
No, but are you opposed to it, right? And why?
So. Judge, I think we made an offer. It was an offer. We have a plan that.
How bad are the injuries are we talking? Is it bad? Greg, is it bad?
No, I'm telling you, no. I watched the video. I didn't see anything. In fact, the complaining witness called the cops the day after. It was they were in the drive-thru at Whataburger. Complaining witness hits the back of my client's car. Client's upset. Argument ensues, opens the door. They throw some punches. Okay. Complaining witness does not call the cops that day. One of her family members is either works for a law firm or has something to do with the law firm. And she has her call the cops from the law office the next day. Cops on body cam come to the law office the next day to make the complaint.
That is.
Is your complaining witness asking for max time or something?
She did ask him for max. And she assessed that.
How bad are the injuries?
So she said there was a blood vessel pop in her eye and redness on her face and eye.
Did you verify that?
So based on injury photos, we do have an injury photo. I'm trying to put it up.
She has no criminal history, right?
Just out of state, but nothing in Texas. I mean, body cam, I didn't see,
It's nothing violent.
I didn't see anything on body.
I'm okay, I'm okay,
Okay,
yeah, for sure.
all right. Do you want me to set it for a plea or doing it?
Well, it's 191 days. Is she here now?
She's here now.
Why does we do it?
Okay, I'll do it right now.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Come on.
I'm here for Francisco Hernandez.
Okay. Did he show up?
Yes, Judge, he's in the jury box.
Okay, what are we doing with Mr. Hernandez?
So he's set for a bond violation hearing. I don't believe that a bond revocation would be appropriate here. The basis of the violation is the drug test that he took on April 14th, which was the drug test that you ordered in court. And if you'll recall, he had a presumptive positive and you issued some new bond conditions. So
Not our first bond violation, is it not?
well, so it is not. There was an earlier one for missing a drug test. However, the only basis for this one is something that the court
Come on,
already.
Mr. Hernandez.
You're right, I'm gonna.
So we ordered him not to use, right?
Yes, Judge. But he, with the except, I mean, there is no evidence that he has violated that order after his drug test on the 14th, which you ordered.
Your Honor, the conditions requiring no drugs, no alcohol and testing went into effect in January 2025. Prior to the testing that we conducted in April.
So the conditions went in January.
Yes, Judge, I understand that, but this violation has already been addressed.
Has it?
Franklin University.
I don't know. Anthony has it?
Wow. When the judge hits you with, "Are you high right now?" That's not just a line, that's a brick wall. She's spelling out zero tolerance loud and clear. It's rare to see this level of emotional clarity in court, frustration, exhaustion, and yes, disappointment. This isn't just legal discipline. It's almost parental. If you were the judge, would you give Hernandez one more shot, or is this where the line is drawn?
The court addressed it by issuing new bond conditions on the hearing on the 14th after the presumptive positive test came back.
No. So the client failed to report for a drug and alcohol test on 4/7/25. So we brought him in on 4/14 to admonish him and to tell you, hey, don't miss a drug test. When you miss test, that's when we issue warrants. Bad things happen when you do that. So he was ordered the next week to go take a test, and he now tested positive for alcohol. So that's where we are.
Judge,
So we've not addressed it.
I don't believe that's completely accurate. It was not the next week that he was ordered. It was at that hearing. You had him go out and take a drug test on that day.
Is that right?
Judge, the violation that was submitted on April 7th was addressed for admonishment on April 14th. And yes, that was the day that he was sent to submit for testing. And then he had an additional bond violation submitted for being presumptive positive for THC and alcohol. And now that was signed to be addressed today, which is what we're addressing.
Mr. Hernandez, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I've already had to put 2 people in jail now because they continue to use. You are begging for your bond to be revoked. No means no. Doesn't mean I have a party. Doesn't mean I have a graduation. Doesn't mean Jesus came down from earth and asked me to break bread. No means no. Do you understand? We are now at a stage of no tolerance. If you ever miss, if you test positive again, do you understand me? There's no excuse. And I'm going to, are you high right now? You can barely keep your eyes open, Mr. Hernandez. I want to test him again right now.
Yes, sir.
I will test you 50 days from that test. And if you test positive for weed, that tells you that you've continued to smoke and it's not going Well, do not use. Do you understand?
So,
From this day forth, you test positive. Okay, I'm sending you for a test now.
Send them that.
and should I reapproach after that test is completed?
I know, let's roll it to tomorrow because it's now 12 o'clock near. Okay.
Judge hits you with, "Are you high right now?" That's not just a question. That's a full stop, a brick wall in real time. She is laying down zero tolerance, no confusion, no wiggle room, and the look on her face says that all this is not just courtroom authority. This feels personal, like tough love from someone who is tired of the games. If you were in the judge's seat, would you give Hernandez one more shot, or is this the point where the line gets drawn for good? Asterisk.